Hello and welcome back to Box Office Studios. I'm your host Shibnath. Today, we bring you exclusive coverage on the highly anticipated release of the Bengal Files teaser. Directed by Vivek Ranjan Agnihotri, this film marks the conclusion of his historic Files trilogy. With a stellar cast including Mithun Chakraborty, Anupam Kher, and Pallavi Joshi, the teaser has already created waves across social media. Let's dive deep into what this film promises and why it's stirring up so much conversation. In a cinematic revelation that has sent shockwaves across the film industry and social media, filmmaker Vivek Ranjan Agnihotri released the teaser of his upcoming film, The Bengal Files, on 12th June 2025. The film marks the final installment in his critically acclaimed Files trilogy, following the success of the Kashmir Files 2022 and the Tashkent Files 2019. Originally titled The Delhi Files, The Bengal Chapter, the project was renamed after an overwhelming public response favoring the new title.
Delhi Files, फिर पहला part The Bengal Chapter, दूसरा part मैं disclose नहीं करूँगा, something else. So like that एक comprehensive film बनाना चाह रहे थे सारी politics को इकट्ठा करके. लेकिन मुझे ऐसा लगता है वो मामले को dilute करता है. मुझसे कई सारे लोग जिनको मैं रिस्पेक्ट करता हूँ, जिनकी मैं वैल्यू करता हूँ ओपिनियन को, उन सब लोगों ने और आम लोगों ने भी इतना ज़्यादा ट्विटर में लोग लिखते हैं कि सर इसको आप बंगाल फाइल्स क्यों नहीं बोलते हैं, द बंगाल फाइल्स क्यों नहीं बोलते हैं. जब तो ये एक कंसर्न मेरी बन गई थी. एंड आई सेड यस, अगर पूरी फिल्म ही बंगाल के बारे में है, फोकस ही बंगाल के बारे में है, और स्पेशली मुर्शिदाबाद के बाद ये मेरी एक मॉरल ड्यूटी बनती है, ये मेरी एक जिम्मेदारी बनती है कि इस फिल्म को मैं अनअपॉलोजेटिकली बिल्कुल ब्लैक एंड वाइट में ट्रूथ जो है वो आपके सामने लेके आऊँ. अगर मैंने ऐसा नहीं किया तो ये बहुत बड़ा मैं अपने आप को धोखा दूंगा, ये झूठ होगा. मुझे ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए. तो इसलिए सबकी डिमांड पे, लोगों के कहने पे और ख़ुद मेरी अंतरात्मा ने जो मुझसे बोला है, मैं ऐसा सोच रहा हूँ कि इस फिल्म का नाम द डेली फाइल्स की जगह, बंगाल चैप्टर की जगह द बंगाल फाइल्स कर दिया जाए.
Starring veteran actors Mithun Chakraborty, Anupam Kher, Pallavi Joshi, and Darshan Kumar, The Bengal Files promises to be a bold and emotionally intense exploration of one of the darkest chapters in Indian history, the communal violence in undivided Bengal during the 1940s. With its release slated for 5th September 2025, the film is already generating significant buzz, both for its gripping narrative and controversial undertones. The teaser opens with a haunting voiceover from a character played by Darshan Kumar, who reprises his role as a Kashmiri Pandit, a portrayal he first delivered in the Kashmir Files. मैं एक कश्मीरी पंडित हूँ, इसलिए यकीन के साथ कह सकता हूँ कि बंगाल एक दूसरा कश्मीर बनता जा रहा है, he says solemnly, setting the tone for a deeply emotional and politically charged narrative.
मैं एक कश्मीरी पंडित हूँ, इसीलिए यकीन के साथ कह सकता हूँ, बंगाल दूसरा कश्मीर बनता जा रहा है.
What follows is a montage of powerful visuals, bloodied faces, burning homes, women screaming, and armed men marching through smoke-filled streets. The imagery is raw, unfiltered, and steeped in historical gravity. The message at the end, if Kashmir hurt you, Bengal will haunt you, resonates like a warning bell, echoing the director's intent to provoke thought and stir emotions. Fans have responded passionately. On social media, many praised the teaser for its intensity and honesty. One user wrote, "It hits like a bomb, shaken my soul to the core." Another fan said, "For the first time, real heroes of Bengal like Gopal Patha, Mukherjee are shown to the world." Pulsating. Looking forward. However, not all reactions were positive. Some netizens criticized the film for what they called propaganda, accusing Agnihotri of politicizing history to suit certain narratives. The decision to rename the film came after Agnihotri conducted a poll on social media, where an overwhelming 99% of respondents voted in favor of changing the name. Initially conceived as part of a two-part series under the Delhi Files, the focus gradually shifted toward Bengal's historical events, particularly the Great Calcutta Killings of 1946, Direct Action Day, and the Noakhali riots. Speaking exclusively to Zoom, Agnihotri explained, "My idea was to highlight how political decisions made in Delhi impacted Bengal during that era."
नोआखली की जितनी वायलेंस थी उसके विटनेसेस हैं, उन्होंने खुद अपनी आंखों से देखा है। तब वो यंग थे, कोई 10 साल का था, कोई 8 साल का था, कोई 17 साल का था, कोई 20 साल का था, लेकिन ये सारे के सारे विटनेसेस हैं। मैंने इनसे सारी दास्तानें सुनी हैं, इनसे मैंने सारा का सारा जो इसका एक टेरर का रूप है वो समझा है, उस दर्द को, उस पीड़ा को अपने अंदर रखा है।
But when people overwhelmingly suggested the title change, I realized it was necessary to align the title with the subject matter. He further added, "I make people's films and go by what people tell me. So when they told me to change the name, I did. It makes more sense now, it communicates better." This shift also led to the removal of the subtitle, The Bengal Chapter, and instead gave the film a standalone identity, The Bengal Files, Right to Life. Set against the backdrop of pre-independence India, The Bengal Files delves into the socio-political unrest that engulfed Bengal in the mid-1940s. The film explores the communal violence that erupted between Hindus and Muslims, leading to mass displacement, killings, and the eventual partition of India. Events like Direct Action Day, 16 August 1946, which resulted in thousands of deaths in Kolkata, and the subsequent Noakhali riots, October-November 1946, where Hindu communities faced widespread persecution, form the crux of the narrative. The film reportedly portrays these incidents through the lens of personal trauma, resilience, and surviving. Anupam Kher plays the role of Mahatma Gandhi, while Mithun Chakraborty is seen in a pivotal role as a mentally disturbed man haunted by the horrors of the past. Pallavi Joshi essays a strong character symbolizing resistance, and Darshan Kumar once again embodies the pain and perseverance of the Kashmiri Pandits, an emotional thread connecting this film to its predecessor. Actor Darshan Kumar, who plays the Kashmiri Pandit character, shared his thoughts on reprising the role. Stepping into the shoes of another Kashmiri Pandit was not just a role but a responsibility, he said. After the Kashmir Files, I knew this had to be even more intense, raw, emotional, and brutally honest. He further expressed his gratitude for working alongside legends like Anupam Kher and Mithun Chakraborty. Being part of a film with such legendary artists feels like a blessing. It's an experience that inspires and elevates me as an actor, he added. His dedication to portraying the pain and resilience of an entire community underscores the film's commitment to authenticity and emotional depth. Written and directed by Vivek Ranjan Agnihotri, The Bengal Files is produced by Abhishek Agrawal and Pallavi Joshi under the banner of I Am Buddha Productions. The film is presented by Tes Narayan Agrawal and features music by renowned composers yet to be officially announced. Known for his unique storytelling style that blends historical facts with cinematic drama, Agnihotri continues to push boundaries with the Bengal Files. His previous works, especially the Kashmir Files, sparked national conversations about history, memory, and justice, setting high expectations for this concluding chapter. As expected, the teaser has stirred controversy. While some applaud Agnihotri for shedding light on lesser-known chapters of Indian history, others accuse him of using cinema as a tool for political propaganda. Critics argue that the film could be exploiting sensitive historical events to polarize audiences ahead of elections in West Bengal. One ex-user commented, "Shame on you, Vivek Agnihotri. You've turned filmmaking into a propaganda machine. First the Delhi Files, now suddenly * the Bengal Files *, all to suit the ruling party's narrative." Another user wrote, "To view these incidents in isolation, without historical context, and to use them to polarize people ahead of elections in Bengal next year is unpardonable." Despite the backlash, Agnihotri remains steadfast in his mission. In a recent interview, he criticized Bollywood producers for their hypocrisy and lack of courage in speaking truth to power. They badmouth stars behind closed doors but don't have the guts to say anything publicly, he remarked.
आज लगभग सारा काम ख़त्म हो गया और मैं आज लास्ट डे पे फिर से एक बार यहाँ सेंट्रल पार्क में आके ये लेक जो मुझे बहुत पसंद है यहाँ के बैठा हूँ। मैं काफ़ी चिंतित भी हूँ, व्यथित भी हूँ। आपने देखा जो पहलगांव में हुआ, जो मुर्शिदाबाद में हुआ, ये सवाल जो है ये बार बार मेरे दिमाग में एक चिंता बन के उभरता है। और क्यों, मैं आपको बताऊंगा। क्योंकि मैं ये जो सब्जेक्ट है पूरा, ये जो रिलीजियस वायलेंस है, जो ये कम्युनल वायलेंस है, जो ये रिलीजियस फंडामेंटलिज्म है।
Originally scheduled for 15th August 2025, Independence Day, the film was pushed to 5th September 2025 to avoid clashes with big-ticket releases like War 2 and Coolie. Now, the Bengal Files will face off against Baghi 4, starring Tiger Shroff and Sanjay Dutt. The move gives the film a breathing space to build momentum through marketing and word of mouth. Given the polarized reactions already surfacing online, the box office performance will likely hinge on audience sentiment and regional appeal. With the Bengal Files, Vivek Agnihotri completes his cinematic trilogy that seeks to uncover buried truths and challenge mainstream historical narratives. Whether viewed as a courageous act of storytelling or a provocative piece of political cinema, the film undeniably contributes to ongoing debates about history, identity, and justice in modern India. As anticipation builds for 5th September release, audiences are left wondering, will the Bengal Files ignite national discourse like the Kashmir Files?
ये पूरे भारत की कहानी है, हम पीछे क्यों हैं? इसीलिए मैं इस फिल्म को बना चुका हूँ, इसकी एडिटिंग भी कर चुका हूँ, इसका म्यूज़िक चालू है, VFX चालू है, लेकिन अब ये फिल्म मेरे हाथ से छूट चुकी है। अब ये आपकी फिल्म है। अब आप देखिए आपको इसके साथ क्या करना है। और नाम चाहे द डेली फाइल्स हो, चाहे द बंगाल फाइल्स हो, क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है?
Or will it depend existing divides? Only time and the box office will tell. That's all for today's special segment on the Bengal Files. Whether you're intrigued by its historical depth or skeptical about its intentions, there's no denying that this film is making headlines. As we inch closer to its 5th September release, stay tuned to Box Office Studios for more updates, reviews, and behind-the-scenes insights. Until then, keep watching, keep thinking, and keep supporting independent storytelling. This is Shibnath, signing off. Goodbye.